start. Okay, welcome back, Matthew. Episode 8, I believe.
A little late. We're a little late on the
We're a
week.
little late on the week.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday. Usually we're on a Monday, right? That's all right. You were busy. You had
Yeah, my bad.
some pretty grueling papers to accomplish. Little burp. There's a little Wednesday burp for y'all. Put that in your pocket. Take a walk with it.
Right.
Um,
That's our clip right there.
that's our clip, baby. Okay, dude, what's been
We could
going on?
probably we could probably do a belch compilation by now.
We I I've got some more. I'm drinking a Dr Pepper Zero. I've got a couple creeping up.
I'll get Jamie on this, dude. This will be her
Oh yeah,
first
dude.
order of business.
That's right. Put her to work. We got an intern. She's our intern.
Right.
Yeah.
Our college intern.
Yeah, college intern, dude. Dude, what's been going on, man? From
Well,
from last week to now.
I've just been studying.
Oh,
I've been studying
yeah.
really for like a while. But
Really?
I had this test to get this my roofing license for
Right.
Florida.
True.
And this test is a pain in the dick, dude. Cause like,
Yeah, you were telling me on the phone the other day, 5 hours for a test, 6 hours for a test.
yeah. So the business and finance portion, that's 6 hours. That
Right.
sucked. But I did pretty good on it. I got an 88.
Nice.
The other test, which is a little bit harder, because there's like 10 books that you have to like study, but then also like if you need to look up the answer, good luck. It's in
Yeah.
one of these 10 books, and each
Yeah.
book it's like 1,000 pages long. They're huge.
You're not
They're like
finding it.
fucking, bro. They're TMs. Like they're like huge. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're encyclopedias.
Yeah, no shit. Like
A
they're that
thesaurus,
fucking
even.
thick. And there's 10 of them.
Yeah.
So my brain, dude, is just fucking fried.
Fried.
I'm glad I passed the one. That's good. I gotta retake the other one. But
Now, tell me this: what's the
uh-huh.
breakdown cash-wise on that second test?
It's not too bad. I mean, it's about $100 to take the test, so it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy.
To take a test, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, it's a whole racket. I'm convinced, dude. I've been on this tangent for the last couple of weeks.
But like scam, everything's a scam.
No, like that the whole like book, like, so there's a whole thing to it. So you have to pay to take the test, right? You got to
Right.
do that. Then you got to get all these books to take the test, right? And these books are expensive as fuck. Like they're expensive for books. Then you got to pay to get the license once you pass the test.
Uh-huh.
And the test itself, mind you, it's not, this ain't no you know, job, like knowledge. I mean, it is knowledge based, right?
This ain't no FCAT.
Yeah. So like, it's 120 questions, 6 hours, right?
Too many questions.
And there's 10 books. And the dumb thing is, it's all open book, right? Well, there's 10 books, so it's not easy. But
yeah.
at that point, they're not really even testing you on if you know. They're just testing you on how well you can find the answer in the book.
True.
So then why are we, if during the test I can have the book, why even test me at
Why
all?
test you?
If it's like, oh well, you'll always have the books in real life. It's like, well then
why am I
what
testing?
are you testing? Yeah, then why am I let me just pay money for the license, like our gun business. Like, we just pay for the license. We didn't have to go and take a test.
True.
So I don't know. I think it's all a racket.
It's definitely a racket, dude.
Yeah.
How much does it charge? How much does it truly cost to sit a guy down and give him, paper? 38 cents.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's all online. It's on the
Exactly.
computer, so they don't even need paper.
Exactly. That's how they get you, brother. Damn, that's how they get you. I don't like that one bit.
That's been my life lately.
I don't like that one single bit.
It's over. I got to reschedule it again. I think. Well, now that I passed the one, that one's done. I'm good. But I got to reschedule the other one. But I think I should be good. This next one, I won't be like splitting my focus between two huge fucking tests. I can really
True.
just focus in on one now. So I'm very
True.
confident I'll get it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, that's been my life. What about you?
I mean, not much, man. I mean, after the huge success from last episode,
Right.
yeah. I think is this episode 8 or 9?
Well, shit.
I
Now
think
that
this
you
is
no, this is 9, I
this
believe.
is 9. Okay, episode 9. My fault. Dang.
Episode 9, and it's really just us trying to figure out our audio levels for 9 episodes
Yes,
straight.
if years from now, skip the first 20 episodes probably because I tell you
Yeah.
the audio levels. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've put myself up to 75 on this one, and it looks a little too high.
Oh, really?
You know, it looks a little too high. We're gonna see. It was at 72. Now it's at 75. We'll see. Maybe it's 72, or maybe it's
Maybe 70.
74, 73.
Yeah,
I don't know.
73
But
maybe.
you're at 72. Doesn't
Well,
make
that's
sense
weird.
to me. Doesn't make any sense to
Eh,
me.
Yeah, and I mean, I texted you about it, but fucking during the interview, I realized that my microphone had, for whatever reason, defaulted to just the camera that we had hooked up. So, for what just sounds
Just
completely
cause.
different than any of
Yeah.
the other times we've ever done one, and it just so happened to be the time that we interviewed somebody.
Yeah.
But you
Which
live and learn.
yeah, I mean it went
You
great.
live
I
and-
think it was awesome. I got a couple
But
things
whatever,
I want to talk to you about, brother.
give it to me.
One, I was thinking about this because I work with a couple of them Rastafarian boys,
Really,
a couple of bomba clots even they call them.
couple Jamaicans.
Yeah, Jamaica bomba. I work with a couple of those guys, and I was thinking, I was like, they've. There's gotta be. I haven't looked it up or done any research on it, but there's gotta be Jamaican guys that have a podcast, right? And I just know
Oh, it
for a
has to be.
fact, you're not gonna be able to understand them. Zero, if
All right.
like, because Jamaican people they speak English, but I have no idea what they're saying.
That's patois, I think they call it.
It's like the Ireland guys. When the Irish they speak English too. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Well,
Couldn't tell you, brother.
oh yeah, I think I found a few Jamaican podcasts. Uh,
But
their accents are one of my favorite.
I
I'll be
thought,
honest.
it's got to be at least top 5. It's
It's pleasure to the
hilarious.
ears.
Pleasure to the ears. It's like an Australian. Pleasure to the ears. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
But I was just thinking how funny it would be to see like 3 or 2 Jamaican guys just like screaming on a podcast. It'd be so funny. So
Well,
funny to me.
they could be our next guest too.
We could get a couple of brothers in here for sure. A couple of fellas.
Couple couple of J's.
Yeah, a couple of J's. Yeah.
The jams. We get
Yeah,
some
the
jams
jams.
in here.
You get a couple of jams in here, speaking out of turn, right? Speaking to each other quickly.
I like the jams. I
I
like
love
that.
the jams, dude. I love the jams. Jams, I love those guys. They're nice
Some of them
guys too.
K's. Long beards.
Long hair, long beard. You know.
Real bad man. You
Pussy
seen that guy?
No. I've seen like Jamaican core videos where it's like the guy's trying to cut a coconut with a machete, he misses. And
Yeah,
it's like,
that shit's so funny, dude.
You bum buck- and then there's like
That's just so
they
funny.
see like a millionaire, a rich man millionaire. I love it. It's
Yeah.
so funny, dude. It's so funny. I love those. The jams are the best guys in the world, man.
There's one guy. This video is from like the 80s or 90s, I think, and
The
he's
Kakuba
talking
guy.
about. Nah, no, I know that guy.
That guy
I like
rips.
him too. That guy's cool. No, it's this younger dude. What I can assume is Jamaican, but he's like uh 23 children, 24 baby mother, real bad man.
That's awesome.
He also looks like he's like kind of dressed like MC Hammer, if I don't remember,
Ooh,
if
I
I
like
remember
that.
correctly.
A little funk to him, you know.
Yeah, Jamie, put that on the screen whenever you
Yeah.
get a chance. I wanted to cut to him saying "real bad man."
Yeah, put that up there, Jamie. Yeah, dude, that's. I was just thinking about that at work. I thought that was hilarious. Couple of jams just going at it on a podcast was funny to me.
We should
Or
get him on. He'll be our
or
next
just in
guest.
general. I mean, if there's like I was saying, there's the Jamaican core. There's countless videos of
Hmm.
Jamaican guys yelling at each other, uh, making fun of each other, um, and I just love it. I could watch it all day. Um,
Yeah, I've seen those on TikTok. This shit's
yeah.
hilarious. The millionaire is because his door like opened by
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, yeah,
He's like rich,
rich
filthy
millionaire.
rich.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit's awesome.
Another group of fellas is, and I don't know if you've seen this at all, but on TikTok there's three of them, right? It's like they're somewhere in Africa. I don't know where, but there's like a big African guy. There's like a skinny African guy, and then they have a little person, a midget, right?
Oh,
African guy. But all of their videos, right? And it's just them three getting into debauchery, right? Uh,
mm.
all their videos are to the soundtrack of Bleach, the anime, and
Oh,
it's
really?
so funny. You've got to look these guys up, dude. They're always
I'll
like
check him out.
they're always like scheming, like stealing food from each other, right? But then they always get
What the
they
fuck?
always get caught. Like the midget guy will always get caught by the big guy, and he'll like beat him up. It's
Oh
so
yeah.
funny, dude.
You know
Oh,
the
I
midget's just
love
gonna
those
get
guys.
caught every time.
Yeah, but
Have
well,
you seen those?
he'll scheme too. He's a schemer, dude. I love this guy.
I thought you were gonna say it's like I don't know what it is, like what platform it's on, but it's like it's like a whole group, like 7 or 8 to 10 dudes from Africa somewhere. I don't know where they are, and they like I guess you pay them to just make a video for you to
Yes,
say anything, and they're
yes.
like, "Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Sharon."
yeah, yeah. I love those guys too, dude. Those
Yeah,
guys rip, dude.
those
Yeah, they're
guys are
always
hilarious.
they're
They're
like
all shirtless.
they're dancing. They're
They're dancing.
shirtless.
They're
They're
buff
dancing.
as shit
They're
for some
huge.
reason.
They're huge,
Yeah.
dude. Those guys, they're in such good shape. You know,
Those guys are up there for me with
I like those
the
guys a lot.
three small Mongolian like men,
Yes,
but they're like
they're like
kids
little
and they're all
boys, but they're grown men.
yeah,
They're all
yeah,
55 years old. And they're like a mariachi, but in
they're
Asia.
singing. Yeah, they're singing this hit,
Yeah,
this smash hit.
there's you maybe have seen this guy too. I don't. He might be maybe Filipino, maybe Thai. I'm not sure. He's
Mhm.
just he's Eastern, I guess. He's Asian of some descent. I'm not sure. Sorry, but he's got
Chinaman.
no, he's not Chinese. Definitely not. But I'll get into that guy next. But he's got like a missing tooth, but he's always singing.
Uh, oh,
Ah,
you talking about
I don't know his name.
1, 2, 3, 4? That guy?
Maybe.
Yeah, I know it. He's not a looker. He
No, but he's like the nicest guy, and he actually has like a really good singing voice.
oh,
I,
maybe
I don't
not this.
I don't know can't remember. I don't know his name or anything, or I don't know any like the songs that he sings either. But that guy rips. I love that guy. And then
It's
this,
is he like out in nature usually?
yeah, he's usually outside.
Hmm.
Yeah, they all are.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I just looked him up. He was the first. He looks. I'd say Thai if I had to
you
guess.
say Ty. Yeah. Now
It's a
there's
good
also
culture.
this guy. Again, I don't know where he's from. He might be in like rural China,
Hmm.
but I don't know. But he's always making something.
Oh, dude, I know exactly what you're talking.
And
But he's making it the old
he's
way.
always got that he's always churning something. He's always water
Yeah,
welling something. He's always baking something. He's got a couple of cats. I love this
dude,
guy, dude. I don't know what
that's
he's
how you know you need to go to bed. Is when he pops up.
Yes. That's a
It's like,
late
all
night
right.
that's a late night bro, dude. For sure. For sure. There was one time though, he was making some kind of like tofu ball, right? Something.
Ugh.
I don't know what disgusting. I don't know what it was. But in the
Mm.
middle of this video, and again, this guy lives like rural China, I believe. Like
Okay.
he sleeps on a concrete bed. That's his bed, right?
Oh,
So I just want you to,
that's
that's a
rough.
living situation that this guy is in. And then the video stops. He's got like an iPhone and he does a complete ad for iPhone.
Yeah, dude, I do know what you're
And then
talking.
there's
Yeah, in the
another
middle
one
of the
in the middle
video,
of the
he'll
video.
just
And then there's
yeah,
another one where like I guess his neighbor or something just like pulls up and he does an ad for like a BMW.
that's pretty
And
cool.
I'm like,
You think he's really sponsored?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably in that in whatever country he lives in. Again, I don't know what country it is. I but this guy like he's always out of something. I don't know what
Yeah,
he's always running
yeah,
out
dude.
of something.
It's like he's eating, and
Yeah.
then he goes to like get
He
a
goes
scoop
to
of something, and
sleep.
he
He goes
realizes
to
he's
sleep,
out.
wakes up, and it's all gone.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Fuck, I gotta make more of this
Yeah.
shit."
Fuck, I've got to make more toothpaste, or I've got to
Yeah,
make these delicious rice cakes, or whatever it is that he makes, dude. I love that guy so much.
those are good videos, dude. Those are
Oh
good.
yeah.
There's one of my favorites, and I would really enjoy watching him. It's this white guy, and he's maybe the whitest guy
The glass
that you could
Luke.
imagine. Yeah,
Yeah.
outdoor boys or
Outdoor
whatever.
boys. Yeah. I love that guy, dude.
Man, he's so smart.
He's
The
so
things he does. He's a lawyer,
he's a
or he
lawyer,
was.
and it's like negative 17 degrees outside, and he's just like smiling,
Yeah,
walking through the Arctic.
yeah, and he's like,
Ma-
I love the food that he brings
Yeah.
too.
I've got this
It's like, yeah,
bread.
yeah, and a ribeye. I
I've
mean,
got this
I mean,
ribeye. Yeah.
it's,
He's just like, I hope I find a shelter with a smile on his face, or I'm going to die.
yeah,
What?
dude, and this was really cool. I had no idea he was in Alaska, right?
Hmm.
And he's just like he's just walking in Alaska woods, and then he's like, "Here we are," and it's a cabin, and
Oh, I
then
seen that. Yeah.
he was like, the National Forestry Services leaves these cabins all around like the wilds,
Hmm.
and then you can just use them to
Yeah.
like you
Not
can just
die.
live in them for a little yeah. And he's like, the only rule is just don't destroy it. And then he
Yeah.
walks down to this creek and there's a boat there and he's like, they also leave these boats. And then he just goes and fishes with this boat in
Yeah.
this Alaskan river, catches like this monster bass and then just eats that for dinner. And it's like 10 degrees.
Yeah. He's
And
always
he's
got
just
some delectable treat on him too, dude. He's always got some kind of. It seems like a bread that he's made, or like a
yeah.
pastry of some sorts.
Dude, I love
Some
seeing him
kind
on my
of.
feed.
Yeah, I love that guy, dude. I don't know his last name, but Luke. Just look up Outdoor Boys, though. That
Yeah.
guy is awesome. That guy's
It's
awesome.
it sucks he looks the way he does,
Not a
cuz
looker.
but he's like a woodchuck.
Yeah, he's got a lot of length to him.
Oh yeah.
Vertically wise, he got a lot of length to him. He's got the glasses. You know,
He's kind of built like Slenderman, if
he's
I
got
had
a
to.
he's got a really strange build. Nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, there was another one. I mean, I guess he was getting some backlash because one of the videos he made was he like let his son go out there alone and
Hmm.
do it, and his son's like 9 or 10 or something, and it was like snow on the ground, and people were like,
Yeah,
"Dude, what are you doing? We need to call Child Protective Services on you," and
yeah,
shit
but
like that. And
this guy's been
he was just
doing it.
like, "Yeah,"
His son
he's
knows
like,
the
"My
fuck
kid's
he's
not an
doing.
idiot."
Yeah,
He's like, "I raised him. He'll
yeah.
he'll figure it out. He's
He'll
good."
fucking survive, dude. Yeah,
Mm.
I think those kids are also doing like their own show now because they're a little bit
Oh yeah.
older now. I think they're maybe the young teens.
Okay, okay.
So they're
So those videos are mainly older ones then that I've seen.
maybe not older. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but like they're. I'm pretty sure they're making their own videos now, and I think it's just them building shit in the wild. In the wild, like
Yeah, that's smart.
like him is more of like the journey, right?
Mhm.
And them is just like here's how not to die. You know,
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's so cool.
Something that let me down, dude, was the fucking I don't know if you ever found this them two, it's usually two. There's usually two of them young boys and they're in the woods,
Yep.
and they're building some sort of mansion, but it's out of mud, you
It's
know.
underground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I guess it's
it's just
fake. It's fake.
it's fake, dude.
Yeah.
They use equipment. They don't just
Yeah.
use the sticks. They're
Yeah.
it's and it tore me down, made me
Now
sad.
I'll say this. That does suck that they're not just using sticks. However, they're still good at what they're doing. Even with
Well,
equipment, I mean that's not easy to do, I think. You
that's
know.
true, I guess.
They're
I don't
making
know.
if
They
they're
ruined the magic.
they've definitely ruined the magic. And you're talking about those two Indian fellas, huh?
There's something from the jungle, you know.
Oh yeah. A lot of mud in that region, I think. So,
All right, here's one. Here's a pull from the back of my mind. All
oh
right,
yeah,
here's
pull it.
a strong pull. Uh, for some reason, it's in the realm of those Asian videos that we were
Yeah.
talking about, but you'll just see and it's fake. It's so obviously fake. I don't even know what they're trying to pull here, but it'll be a guy and he like he'll he'll he'll, he'll be like he'll see a little hole in the ground,
Yeah.
and then he touches the hole or he pats the hole, and then from what's obviously like somebody pushing it from the other side, like a
Yeah.
monster dead fish just like emerges
Yeah.
from the hole. Obviously, it's dead.
It's been
Obviously,
dead.
like it's been dead. It makes me mad that he would even try to fool me in
Yeah.
such a way. Like
Now,
it pisses me off.
I'll say there's also I guess there are catfish that just bury into the ground,
Yeah,
you know?
that
Cuz
ain't
I've been seeing those. I've been seeing the ones where they're laying on the ground and there's like a catfish nipping at his ear and it's
okay.
coming out of the dirt. I'm like, "What? Is it trained?
Right.
You got a
I've seen some
catfish
of those.
puppet? What do you have?" And then he's like, "Oh shit, a
I think you
catfish."
can. I think you can train them though.
This channel cat, and he catches it and they eat him.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. But it's
That's
like,
pretty cool.
where is all the water?
Ah, dude, I don't know, and because there's so many videos, I've seen
There's
so
so
many of
many
them,
videos of them catching multiple catfish in the dirt. How does that
yeah,
work?
I hate that shit. Or it'll be like a whole snake or something.
Oh yeah,
Like you
like an
didn't.
eel or something.
Yeah, but it's dead. It's obviously
It's
gone.
obviously dead. I've seen that one where the fish is like severely dried up.
Yeah, yeah, you're
Like
like,
it
no,
looks
dude,
it
this is
looks
fake.
like an ancient fish. Like, hey man, that's a
No,
dead fish. Please throw it away.
but I watch it every time.
Okay, so what about the what about like the Indian street food videos where these guys are like banging pans and like throwing
Yes.
them 16 feet into the air, scooping some kind of like
Oh yeah,
suspicious
mud.
stew into a cup,
I
charging
hate
you?
it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I hate it.
I don't like it
I
at
hate
all.
that.
And it's not. It's mainly for me. It's not because there's hand. They're not doing with hand. It's that no one's got footwear on.
I've
You know,
seen,
and
yeah,
they're
dude.
crouched next to the food with no footwear on. You know?
Yeah, there was one where he was like making the bowl, and it was
Yeah.
like pretty much touching his bare feet while he was doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't. I mean, I know, right? You know, it's a different culture and everything like
Yeah.
that. But
You could put it on
you know,
something. I feel like.
you could.
Am I
I don't
wrong?
know. No, dude, you could not use your bare hands. But I mean, I guess you know if you're in the impoverished society
Yeah. I mean, I
you
get it,
know.
dude. You know, do what you got to do to survive. But I feel like
But I ain't eating it.
true. There's a little bit of things you can like do to not.
I
You
seen
know.
this one. They did like ice
Yeah.
cream, but it was on this barrel. You seen that one?
I think so.
They spin the barrel full of ice and then they
Oh
pour
yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah,
on it.
yeah,
That was pretty cool. I was like, all right, I might try
yeah.
that one.
Might try the cream for sure.
Yeah, get creamed on in India.
Creamed on in India, dude. Never. You never get
Yeah, bro.
catch me getting creamed on. Definitely not in India.
When I was in Africa, we had to eat some of the food, you know,
Mm-hmm.
from them boys that were making it,
Them
so as
fellas.
to not lose rapport. And
Yeah.
there was definitely some foods where like I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
but we had to eat something, so we stuck to like the grilled meats. We're like,
Yeah.
hopefully this is cooked enough, you
Grilled
know.
is usually a good way to good surefire way to success. You know.
That and then the pasta, we were like, well, they had to at least boil the pasta, so
Yep.
hopefully that's,
It's a little
good enough.
safe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It
The
came out all right.
rice, the vegetables, probably not.
I wouldn't touch it with the
Yeah.
6 foot pole.
Uh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Uh-uh. Yeah, man. Uh, I don't get it. But that's them. You know, it's not me. I'll be all
That's
right.
them. That's them.
Um, yeah, dude. I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. So one, I was scrolling, and you know me. I'm not a big guy. I don't. I'm not big on this Facebook Marketplace shit. You
Okay.
know, I'd never get on this thing. The only reason I've got on it recently is because we have talked about it.
Yeah.
Um,
You find some deals on there, no?
I, I guess you could call these deals, but we'll see. We'll see. So the first one I found is a stack, what looks like um, plastic containers full of Playboys.
Really?
Yeah, which if they're like vintage and like
Well,
good,
that's
cool,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these look relatively new, so I'm thinking I'm like, yeah, I don't really want some other guys like jizzy magazines.
All right. He's been tributing these
Yeah,
mags.
yeah, 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 yeah. $60. You know. First of all,
That's.
it's 2025. I'm not buying porn mags. You know. I'm not down
I
that
think.
bad.
I don't know. I don't. Who's still buying them? Like I get, like you said, the vintage ones, right? Be like, okay,
Yeah,
those are cool, and they're in a vintage kind of way. But
yeah.
who's buying the new ones?
I
Just
don't.
old guys
I don't know. I don't know.
who don't know how the internet works.
Here, I'll show you this, dude. I'll show you this. Let's see. Well, you
I
won't be
don't.
able to see, but
Are they still? They still got nudity in them?
yeah,
I don't think I've ever
they've got to.
personally handled a Playboy myself.
They've got to. Really?
Does Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, for what? For what end?
Well,
I, I,
come on now.
I, I'm pretty. I mean, we've lived in a time for the most part where it's like, well, if I could, you know,
Yeah, if I could, if
so-
there's a paperback, there's a video. You know.
exactly. There,
Yeah.
I have a computer or I have a
Yeah.
phone or
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
those Playboys show puss.
It's gotta show
I'm
some
not-
puss, right?
A man. Well, I hate that. I know. Oh, didn't Hugh die? The hef.
Oh, big hef. Yeah. Rest in peace. You know. It
Well,
sucks.
well, he went out. He went out the way that many wish he did.
He did. Okay, I've got two more images here. Okay.
Hmm.
The middle one worries me. Um, so it's four photos. It's a what seems like a before and after. Now the before, the seat looks like it's drenched in blood. Like
That's
like someone got fucking shot in that bitch and they raced them to the hospital to save their life. And then the fourth photo is it's completely cleaned.
they did a good job. That's what they're
And it's
trying to
in a
show
different
you. How
language. It
good they
says
cleaned it.
Limpesia profunda. I don't know what that means. I don't know what.
Professional cleaning.
Is that what that means?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Professional cleaning. Is this a gang mobster kind of thing where they're, hey, you've got a
All right.
problem with your car, we'll clean it up. No, crime scene. I don't know, but it looks like blood.
All right. We're
And
gonna we're gonna clean up your hit
yes,
scene.
no, seriously. And this
Yeah.
picture, it's not that big on the screen, so it's really not doing it justice. But I was looking at this on my phone, and I was like, this is someone was stabbed. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the last picture um, is just an address for $65, and it's got yeah, it's got 5 pictures. The first picture is this. I say maybe she's 30 in a semi-revealing attire, tank top, bra, a little bit of cleavage showing, mini skirt. Nothing showing, but you get what it's saying, right?
Oh man.
Um, and then the next 4 photos are just car batteries, but not just one or two, Matthew, like 40 car batteries.
And this is just your Facebook
It's just a Facebook mark,
listings.
and there's
This is
seven
what
more
you're looking for.
photos. So it's like, are they selling this woman? Is this a lady of the
Yeah.
night trying to get rid of these batteries for some love, perhaps?
That's weird. That's a strat that I've been seeing more people use is that they'll like, oh, I'm selling this truck, but here's the first picture is like his girlfriend bent over it,
Yeah.
or
Oh yeah.
I've been seeing that a lot. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you
This is
getting here? What are you
also
doing here?
this is also in Spanish. Baterías, which I assume is batteries. Para todo, and then I can't read whatever else it is because it's blocked off. But
Batteries for everything.
is that what that means?
Yeah.
So you're selling this woman and a battery for everything,
They're like, well, they say I got batteries for anything that you need. I think
right?
is the is
Maybe
the
and maybe
the
it's
play there.
maybe she's the saleswoman, but from the photos, it seems like you buy 2 batteries, you get her.
You think you think that's part of the
You buy
deal?
a bushel of batteries. I don't know what a group of batteries is called, but if you buy a bushel of batteries, maybe
You hook her up.
Cassandra comes over.
You plug her into
You
the
plug
damn
her into
batteries.
the batteries. Give her a little zap.
She's a little Tesla robot.
Just a little Tesla. Yeah, I just thought that
So
was I thought that was pretty crazy. I thought that was pretty interesting.
yeah,
Um
dude, your targeted ads on Facebook, they're really showing something.
oh yeah.
Jamie asked me talk about something interesting she had asked me recently. She was like, give me a like a ranking
Yeah.
of the guys, and I was like, okay, what do you mean? And she's like, well, like who are you making your boo out of the guys?
Oh
I was like,
no.
I'm not doing this
I'm
ranking
not
of
doing this
of
right.
of all you guys.
Yeah.
She's like, no, which one would you make your
Lover?
little sweet thing? Yeah, your little sweet thing.
Oh.
And I'll say I don't want any I don't want any of these guys to be my
Yeah,
my
I
sweet my
I
sweet
love all
love.
you guys and I think you guys are all handsome fellas. But I tell you this, there's nothing I would want less,
Yeah,
you know?
nothing but dirty butts and
Yeah.
and man sweat.
Yeah,
You
man
know, that's
sweat.
all our group consists of.
I'm good. Okay, I'm at this point I'm convinced that my Facebook thinks I'm looking for women and washer and dryers. All these
Well,
photos are just
it's gonna show you what you click on now.
but I haven't clicked on any. Okay, I did click on that one lady with the batteries and now it's showing
Oh,
me
oh,
other women and like okay, like what is this? All right, see, this is fresh frozen breast milk.
you can buy that?
That's what it says on here, Matthew.
That's kind of sick. I wonder how many sales she gets with this.
You're telling me, buddy.
I mean, I guess there is. I was gonna say if there was a fluid that we could, excrete and sell, I wonder how much people. But I guess you could just go to the sperm bank and do that.
Yeah,
I wonder how much that pays.
I don't know, man.
Let's- How much does
I don't
sperm
know, man. There's
does
so much.
sperm?
There's so many things going on here. I don't like it. Okay, like I'm not gonna click on this, but I'll talk about it. There's a one called House Sitter for $120, right?
Hmm.
I tell you what, this woman is not coming to my home.
What, she looks like a freak or something?
She might be a lady of the night as well.
Oh yeah, so I've been seeing those. I don't know if it's the same thing, but
Yep.
there's like ads on there. Not and they're not ads, they're like listings, but it'll be like, oh, you know,
What the
eight
fuck?
hundred $800 a month, and then the first picture is just like these two girls, and then it's like one room available, 800 a month, like, and it's like, oh, are you saying that these are like the roommates, or like what are you? And it just seems like a trap.
Yeah.
Seems like they're gonna lure you there.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Like most of these just seem like if I go here, they're gonna shoot me, beat me up, even. I don't want that at all, right? Um, there's one.
Just for
This shirt says, "You bitch, you slut, you whore, you suck, you swallow, you love it."
uh,
I don't like
I
that.
hate that.
I don't like that at all.
I can picture what that woman looks like.
There's just a Hispanic lady.
What's
She,
she what's
she
she up to?
she's standing there with her hands in her pockets. It says Guido. I don't know what that means. And then uh, eh, she might be a mother in a bedroom.
Shaquita.
No,
No
Guido.
Shaquita here.
Cuido.
This was watch
Um,
out. If you want to fix it, you're gonna have to start Googling cool stuff like Google Magic the Gathering or Pokemon,
on
Game Boy
Marketplace.
Advance.
Should I do that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just
Okay,
start
let's do
Googling
that.
Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance.
let's do Game Boy. Yep, Game Boy Advance. Oh yeah, let's see that. Oh yes, I like this a lot.
Game Boy. What you seeing on there?
All right,
All sorts of cool shit.
oh yeah, dude, I've got a clear one. I've got a couple of Game Boy Colors, a different variety of colors.
Hmm.
A Finding
I
Nemo
like the clear
game.
ones,
I like the clear ones too. Little Game Boy SP. Ooh,
dude. It still makes me sad. I had a Emerald, a real copy of Emerald, and I
yeah.
and I my cousin stole it from me, I think, or I left it at his house. One of the two.
Oh yeah, dirtbag, dude.
I, I wish I would have had it. That thing's expensive now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could probably find one in my house. I think I have a Ruby or something at home.
Like a real one.
I think so.
That's cool.
In my
You gotta
mom's
watch
house,
out
I mean.
on
Probably not.
Marketplace.
Yeah,
I'll see like
I
he'll
don't
be like,
trust any of
oh,
these.
Emerald, and then you read it and it's like a reproduction. Like they just made it's just like a
It's fake.
ROM hack
Yeah,
basically that they
yeah.
put on there. Yeah.
I mean, my diamond is an original diamond.
Same, same.
Yep,
Mine is as
I
well.
have an original diamond.
I wonder, like,
Oh yeah, I like this.
I
This is
mean, at this
nice.
point, right? Like, if whether it's a reproduction or not, I guess it's more for the collector value more than anything, because like it's the same game,
Same
you know.
game. Yeah.
It's
I
not like you
just,
can do anything on one that you couldn't do on the other.
I just don't want it to be. If I'm gonna spend the money on something, I want it to be authentic, right? Especially with
Oh
like
yeah.
a Pokemon game. Like that shit might be like the battery might be burnt out. The clock might be all
Hmm.
fucked up. Just
Oh, my DS Lite, boy, is still kicking.
mine's
That's what I was playing Diamond on with the guys.
yeah, mine's kind of shit out on me a little
But so
bit.
that's the thing though, dude.
I've
There's
got to give it
companies that are
a. I've got to
like,
clean it up. That's it.
you can get it refurbed, dude.
Yeah, but it also might be my diamond.
You think your Diamond's like corrupted or something?
I hope not. Here's something weird
Nah,
about
dude.
my 2DS. My X will work perfectly fine. My son will not.
Oh, that's
And
weird. But
that's
it's just on the 2DS?
it's just on my 2DS, and that's not. I don't want my Pokemon Sun to be broken because on that Sun I have my first ever authentic shiny, like full
Oh.
on shiny, right? Um, I have like my favorite one of my favorite teams on there. Um, and I wanted to go back and try to finish all the Pokedex and stuff, but yeah, it's just not working. But X will work perfectly fine, so something's wrong with my son.
Hmm. That is weird.
Maybe I just
What
have
was
to
your
clean it.
full
I
out
don't know.
shiny?
Caterpie.
That's a pretty good one though.
I like his shiny a lot, but I'd say I was pissed off a little bit because I've played Pokemon since Pokemon Red,
Yeah.
right? I've put over 250 hours into Pokemon Diamond and
hmm
don't get it. It's taken me 7 generations to get my first shiny. You know,
But yeah, but it's a good one. He's gold. That's pretty
he's
cool.
gold. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And to put that in perspective, timeline wise, is Pokemon came out in like what 96 or something like that.
Some yeah, something like that.
Even let's say it's 98, 99. I can't remember.
hmm
From then, when did Sun and Moon come out? 2015? No, like 2015, 2016.
Something like that. Sun and Moon
So like
release
20, basically 20 years. You know,
2016 is when it came out.
2016.
Yeah,
So like 20 years, right?
just to get that one.
And
Yeah,
I've played red, original yellow, gold, original fucking crystal. You know,
that's true. I used to have a crystal too. I don't know what
I
happened
used
to
to
that
have
shit.
crystal. Yeah, I definitely used to have crystal. That was
I don't know
my.
what the.
I think I chose Totodile in that crystal game.
Ooh, I went Sceptile. They're cool though. Good starters though. I mean, I know you hate Blaziken, but
I do
I
hate
think that
Blaziken. Marshall or
there's worse
Swampert's awesome.
starters.
Yeah, I can think of one right now. I hate. Who's your least favorite?
Starter?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gotta be. Hmm. There's a few. Oh, I think I said that Quaquaval. I
You
hate
don't like
that
him?
guy. But he's all right. I mean, let me look at all the starters because I feel like there's a lot that are kind of mid. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like um, let me see here. So Bulbasaur, G, Charmander, all Gen 1,
Yeah, I mean they're
fucking
OGs.
top tier. Uh, second gen Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita, all fucking sick. I mean, I know Chikorita kind of sucks
She's
stat
bad,
wise,
but
but
I like her a lot.
yeah, yeah, they're cool. Gen 3's cool. Gen 4, the GOAT,
The
you know,
goats.
that's the
They're the
best gen ever.
greatest.
They're fucking
They're
amazing.
just the fucking greatest.
Dude, it might be like Snivy, like his whole
Really?
little, yeah, cause like Froakie, I mean Greninja, everybody loves. Oh, Finnegan sucks though. I don't know
Ah,
about that
come
one.
on now.
Like the final evolution, she's just like this little fox wizard
I
looking
like her a lot. I think
thing.
she's cool. I think Chestnut's my favorite out of those three, but I like Delphox a lot.
Yeah,
I think I think
Chestnut,
I think Greninja's
it's awesome.
overrated. He's obviously good, but I think he's overrated.
Same. Yeah, he's just overhyped. I feel like
Yeah.
Chestnut. Yeah, he's my favorite out of those three. And I mean, Incineroar's fucking badass too for
Yeah,
that for
he's
the next
sick.
gen. So
Seventh gen did perfect. Perfect starters. Fourth gen perfect starters. First gen perfect starters.
I think Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, they kind of
Worst.
the
They're the
most mid
worst.
fucking
I
line,
hate
dude.
I hate all three of them. I like Snivy the most, but I hate all three of them. Oshawott is my least favorite starter of all time.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah.
Samurott.
Samurot's weird.
It just makes no
Embor's
sense to me.
ugly as fuck.
I don't like his. I like his. I don't mind his design rather. He's not
It just looks
that good.
off. Something looks off about him to
There's
me.
there's two other firefightings that are astronomically better.
Oh, 100%.
And I used to hate
100%.
Infernape, dude, but Infernape he came around. He came around.
He
Uh,
grew on you.
he grew on me a lot because of Legends Arceus, and he's probably maybe top five now. I don't know. I like him a lot now.
Okay, well, who's your top five then? Who's your top five?
Empoleon number one, can't go off
hmm
that. Can't stray from that. Number two, probably Decidueye. Um, I just fucking love that thing. It's so strong.
hmm
Um, Number three, probably Meganium. Um,
Ooh,
yeah, I think she doesn't get the love she deserves. I think Meganium's awesome. Uh, she is horrible. Let me say that she sucks,
right.
but
But this
she's
is just
cool.
off of
Yeah, I just
this is
like
just
her.
off of who you like.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just like her. So yeah, um, Piplup, Rowlet, um, Chikorita, probably. probably Charizard, and then or Chestnut or Chespin, and then probably Infernape or
Mm.
Chimchar. I like
Dang.
Chimchar. Chimchar's cute. Monferno's a really good middle stage. He looks
Mm-hmm.
cool. And then Infernape, his design is fantastic. Um, you know what? Number three or number four, actually, probably Skeledirge.
Ooh, Skeletor is so good.
It's so fucking good. He's so strong. He's so overpowered. Fire Ghost is a great typing.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fucking.
I think he's fantastic. I think his design is really nice looking. A lot of
Mm.
people don't like Inteleon, but I actually really like Inteleon. I really like Delphox. I really like Chestnut. Um,
Let me see here. I think.
Primarina is very slept on. She's very underrated. People don't pick her because like she looks a little weird, right? Like, would you rather have
Hmm.
a big ass fire cat wrestler or a like
Yeah.
Robin Hood, or would you rather have this like gay looking little seal? But
Yeah. Yeah.
she's incredibly powerful. She's water fairy, so she's like a fast buff, uh, a faster, stronger Azumarill, right? She can take out dragons. She's the only one that can take out dragons.
Mm.
She can take out uh, fighting, dark. You know,
Yeah.
she's got what three weaknesses: grass, uh, poison, electric, steel. She's got four weaknesses. Come on now, come on now.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, I guess she's just like you said, more slept on than
Yeah,
anything.
she's a special attacker too,
People
and
forget about her.
she's very strong.
I think mine is I'm going Chimchar number
Yeah,
one
that's your
for
boy.
sure.
That's your boy.
I think two is gonna be Trico.
Really, you
I
like him
really
that
like.
much?
Yeah, I really like his whole line. Him and Sceptile,
He's
like
got
when
a
I was
great
like
line, like
that
uh,
whole.
evolutionary, like or design wise. Ten
Yeah,
out of 10, 10 out of 10 for sure.
yeah, Grovile's so
Bravo looks
cool.
sick.
It's a great like line.
Yeah,
And also like I said, when I had that emerald back in the day, that's who I picked
true,
was Trico.
true. Yeah,
So I'd say number two him. Number three, I'm going. I guess Charizard. I think he's a strong, but then I really like Blastoise too.
yeah.
So
Big man Blastoise.
big man, and then I think I'm going Totodile after that. To be honest,
Really?
something about for
Feraligatr is
alligator
fucking sick.
it just scratches my brain. I'm
Another
just like,
really
dang.
good overall perfect design, I think. I really think Croconaw looks awesome. And
Crocodile looks cool. For
Feraligatr's
alligator,
terrible.
shiny's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's
So
a good
it's
point.
like cyan, blue, or like whatever that
Yeah,
color is. It looks
like a little.
awesome. So does Trico's.
It's like a kind of like a teal, but I wouldn't say a teal. I don't know
It
what it's
it's
called. So pretty.
fucking
It's
dope.
beautiful.
Yeah, I guess that's my five. I wish like Squirtle's shiny's okay. I think he just has like a
It's
purple
not.
shell, right?
Yeah, it's not.
And he's like slightly green. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's not that good. They could have done better. For Charizard to go black and then for them to make Venusaur and Blastoise just kind of like off colored, like
That's true.
I don't
Venusaur
know.
gets that gold leaf though. At least that
Yeah,
looks
but
kind of cool.
I feel like they should have given her the gold leaf in general and then made her shiny pink, like
Oh, okay,
how it is
okay.
normally. I think that would have looked better, or just like make
Mm.
her like make her like a different color, and then I don't know. The leaf should be like very vibrant. I feel like.
Yeah. I hate dude the fucking shinies that you can't even tell that they're shiny.
Yeah, it makes
Makes me so
that's
like
Gengar.
why?
Gengar
Gengar,
can't really tell.
Garchomp,
Garchomp
you can't
sucks.
fucking Tyranitar's basically is the
Tyranitar's
same.
yeah, it's not that good.
And it's on these really good fucking Pokemon that
Yeah,
they have these shitty fucking shinies.
yeah.
I hate that.
I don't get it. Like literally fan favorites. Like everybody
Yeah.
loves Gengar and fucking who else did we just say?
What, Garchomp?
Garchomp and everything like
Yeah,
that, and it's just like it's not even worth it, man. It's not even worth the hunt.
like they could have like Tyranitar being like black would have been crazy.
It would
That
have
would have
been
been cool.
sick.
Who's your favorite shiny? You think?
Probably Grapple Locked. Uh,
Oh, what?
eighth gen
What
pure
does that look
fighting.
like?
Eighth gen pure fighting type. He's naturally blue and yellow. His shiny, red and white. Beautiful.
Let me see this guy. Oh, okay, this guy. I want to see what his regular one looks like. Let me see.
I think it
Okay,
looks.
normally he's black and blue.
Yeah, it's like with a little bit of green or yellow face.
Yeah,
I think his shiny looks fucking sick.
it's cool. It's like he's like another fighter almost. Like
Yeah,
it's like a
I
whole
like
set.
how opposite it is. It's literally opposite. Instead of blue and black, it's red and white. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
I also
Um,
Cramorant's really nice. He's ugly as
who?
fuck. Cramorant, eighth gen water flying. He's naturally blue with like a yellow beak, and his shiny is pure orange. It just
Oh yeah, this fucking
I
guy. I
think the
hate this
orange.
guy.
Yeah, I hate him too, but I think the orange looks really nice.
The orange does look like. See, that's a substantial difference. Like
Yeah,
that's really
that's
cool.
what I and that's what I would. That's what I like when it comes to my shinies. Is I like a big
Mm,
difference. You know, I think it's
dude, one of my favorites, Noivern. You seen his shiny?
yeah, I like his a lot too.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I'm a real sucker for that color, whatever that thing is. Noivern's got it. Toxicroaks kind of have it.
Oh, true.
Sceptile's shiny. It's like
Yeah.
this cyan, like blue. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh,
look it
yeah.
up.
I don't know what that would be. Maybe like
Well, Noivern's almost kind of green and red. He looks cool.
he still looks good.
Like a Sceptile shiny. He looks really cool. It's kind of because I guess like there's like those geckos or whatever that kind of look like that,
Yeah, you can kind of.
or those frogs. That's what Toxicroaks look like.
He
I don't
looks
know.
really
It
good.
looks it looked good, but they missed the mark on a lot of these dudes.
Yeah, truly.
I'll have to write a note to fucking the Pokemon Company and be like, "What are you guys fucking doing over there?"
um. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I also really like Lycanroc's shiny. He's just blue. That's cool as
Yeah,
fuck to me. That's beautiful. But
yeah, that
it's
one's
like a
sick.
baby blue, which I really like. Um, Someone like Golurk, he turns like gray or like silver instead of that blue. I think that's
Really,
yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, Golurk
yeah,
shiny, really good. Um,
Golden shiny. I wish they would. I don't know how they would do it.
he's
Oh
like
yeah, see this.
he's like silver and green. I think it looks awesome.
I don't know how they would do this, but having like like remember from the anime like Crystal Onyx.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how they do that, but that'd be
So
fucking sick.
I was talking to Alan about this, right? That's what they should have done with terrestrialization. I don't really like
Mm,
terrestrialization
I hate it so much.
because it's just like a ring pop on their head,
It's just a hat. They're
right?
just
It's just a
wearing a little
cool little
hat.
hat. What they should have done, and they've done this in the anime, I'm pretty sure, is made it
Hmm.
more of like a battle armor. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So think of someone like, let's say Infernape, right?
Hmm.
Right? Infernape is fire and fighting. And then let's say
Hmm.
you give him like a steel terrestrialization, right? It would be
Hmm.
that, but he'd have like steel shining gauntlets on,
Oh, okay.
or like
Like a suit of armor.
kind of like a little suit of armor, but it's not like, like a fucking knight suit of armor. It's just like pieces, right? So like
Yeah.
with someone like Infernape, I would give him the gauntlets because he's already got kind of those gauntlets on, and then maybe give him
Hmm.
like a small little like chest rig of a steel, right?
Well,
Or
they could do it like that, but by type. Because I mean, other than these little dumbass hats, like make the dragon one. I don't know. You like give them fucking wings or something. I don't know.
yeah, no, that
It
makes sense
it,
too.
it could have been because they literally like whatever that the dragon symbol that they get when they terrestrialize is just
Yeah,
a dragon head with like
head.
wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have give it. Let's say it's a um a Pokemon that usually doesn't have wings, right? Let's just say
Hmm.
Gengar, right? If you
Hmm.
have Gengar with a dragon terrestrialization, he would just have like crystal wings,
That would be
you
sick.
know,
Yeah.
something like that. Simple,
Hmm.
but really nice. Or if even if it's something that's the same type, okay? Let's say we have Gyarados, water flying. Okay, he has a water terrestrialization. You just put like a water armor around him, or even Onyx.
Hmm.
He just gets like a
Or like a,
crystallized
I
body
imagine like
kind of
a
thing.
aqua ring or
Right,
something.
like it's a little shield almost, like
Yeah.
it's a protective layer even.
A sphere.
A sphere, little sphere, just a couple of ball sacks.
A little sweet, sweet sphere sitting
Sweet
around.
sphere of cum and just a piss sphere just coming at you. A sphere of piss.
I hate the
Oh,
terrestrialization thing, dude.
dude.
It looks
Okay.
rough.
To jump off the subject of Pokemon, you've
Okay.
got to look this up. You guys have got to look this up on TikTok. Um, he's called the Bay Harbor Pisser, right?
Wow. What, he just pisses?
He just pisses in bathrooms, but he pisses on everything. So he'll go into his stall and he'll just piss on the floor. He'll piss
Aw,
on the
dude, I
wall.
hate that.
He'll piss on the toilet handle. He'll piss on the toilet paper. He's called the
Ah, dude,
Bay Harbor Pisser.
those are my least favorite
But it's
humans.
so funny. It's so funny
No, dude, fuck
because it's
that
just
guy. He
it.
should get.
He should go to jail. He should go to federal
He,
prison for this and get lethal injection because it's the most
somebody
heinous
should
thing in
beat
the
him
world.
up.
Someone should beat him up. But it is hilarious to imagine a guy that's like, damn, I've really got to piss. I've got an idea. He pisses in the sink, Matthew. He pisses everywhere. I love this guy.
That's
The Bay Harbor Pisser, like the Bay Harbor Butcher from Dexter, but
all right.
Bay Harbor Pisser, y'all. It's fantastic.
Some that reminds me of like how kids in I don't know if you remember in high school or just school in general, kids would take the toilet paper and soak it and then just plaster it
Oh
against the
yeah,
walls.
plaster on the wall.
They
Fill the toilet to the brim with toilet paper and then flush it. Classic. Shitting in
why
the
were these
urinal kind of thing. I've never seen
why
that,
were
but
they
like,
doing this?
damn, brother. We've hit 57 minutes. I've got to a piss like an Italian race. I might become the Bay
Go
Harbor
ahead,
pisser
brother,
right
go
now.
ahead.
So
Go piss.
I love you.
Take care of that sweet ween.
Oh yeah, go piss, girl. Go ahead, go piss.
All right, bro. I
I
love
love
you,
you. This
man.
felt quick. Look at
It
us.
did feel quick. I feel bad. I feel like I was lower energy.
No, I
I'm,
like it. I like it.
I'm
I,
beat. I'm
I
wore
like
out.
it. I like you just how you are. You know.
Oh, so that's why I chose you
That's
as
right.
my boo in the roster.
God damn, let's leave our girls. Now listen.
Here's a
Maddie's
plan.
cool, Jamie's cool, whatever. Okay?
How mad do you think they'd be
I think they
if we left them for each
I
other?
think they'd get over it. I truly do. I think
They'd
they'd
have
get
to.
over it. They'd have to. I have a family.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You can get visitation rights.
I
You're gonna
can.
demand it.
We could still live with them, but we'd be married. We'd reap the benefits.
No, they'd hate that.
They'd hate that.
They'd hate that. Oh, that's a woman's worst nightmare.
My wife gets
Marrying the
mad at me
gay
if I
man.
even look at $1.
Right.
How dare I?
How dare you,
She's not gonna
good
like that
sir?
part. She's gonna be mad at me now.
the
The
You're not
usual.
allowed
The
to look at
usual.
money.
Yeah. Well, just that I've said something about her on the podcast.
Oh, really? She
She
doesn't
th-
like that.
she thinks I hate her, but I love her.
Oh, Maddie, if she's listening, I'm here to say he doesn't hate you.
I just
I
like
talk about
joshing.
Jamie all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me josh. We can't josh now.
guys can't have fun anymore.
Yeah, we can't have fun anymore. Just guys being dudes.
But all right, brother,
Yeah,
I'm
brother.
out. I
Yeah,
love you.
I love you too, man. I'll see you. Peace.
Peace.